Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us here tonight. I would like to welcome you all to the award ceremony and exhibition of the 8th photography competition of the European Union delegation to Egypt, which was held under the title of Egypt is the Gift of the Nile. Please welcome our host for tonight, Ambassador James Moran, head of the European Union delegation to Egypt.
Thank you, Rasha, and good evening, everybody. Ahlan wa sahlan. It's great to see you all here. A lot of familiar faces and friends, and indeed colleagues from the delegation. First and foremost, let me thank Rasha herself, who has very much been the dynamo behind this competition and has been working on it for many, many months. And I think the fruits of it are for you to see. I have now been here for many years, and this is, I think, the best of these competitions that I've seen in terms of the quality of the output. We started this in 2008, and we've had culture, we've had heritage, we've had children, we've had women as themes in the past, and as Rasha has said, this year we focused on Egypt, Gift of the Nile. Well, perhaps you would have expected it, that if you have a theme like that, people get lots and lots of ideas. And not only do they have ideas, but they also have great appreciation for the beauty of this country and its great river and everything that happens along it. And all the way from the Delta down to Aswan, you can see scenes here of everyday life and landscapes and so forth, and I hope you're enjoying it. Just to mention that the word Nile comes from the Greek word Nilos, which means valley, and it was, of course, the famous Greek historian Herodotus who described the Nile by saying that it was indeed Egypt as a gift of the Nile. I suppose that an early example of European-Egyptian cooperation in terms of Herodotus there. Now, of the entries that we have, 9 of the winning photos were taken in Aswan. The first 3 winners have featured Halabia, Fayoum, and Damietta. And 23 of the photos tonight were shot outside of Cairo, giving us another perspective on the country, other than the city itself. And I think that's very important because sometimes we're a little bit too focused on this great city in what we do in our cultural cooperation. There were more than 150 entries, which I think is the most we've ever had. One of the jury is a former winner of the photo competition. Very pleased to see we keep those contacts. And we're going to be exhibiting them elsewhere in the country, including on social media, Facebook and so forth, in the weeks to come. The selected juries for this year were all experts in Nile photography themselves, professionals, and I know they've had a lot of intensive discussions in choosing tonight's winners, but I think they've done a pretty good job. So special thanks to them, and if I could ask them to step up and join us here, I think it would be nice. Firstly, Usama Bishra, please. Usama, if you are here.
محمد كمال محمد عبد الرحمن.